It's lovely and sunny out this side, so I thought we'll do it out here rather than out the back. Let's get in.
Beautiful out here again. It's almost like summer's back.
It's not over yet, is it?
Nowhere near. No, I think we're going to have a good September. Right.
Let's get into some questions, Wendy.
Questions. These are some. I've got 3 good questions this week.
Yep.
Cracking questions. Right. Before we go on holiday, what precautions do you think we should take to secure our fish when we leave them?
The reason this has come about is we had a bad story this weekend, didn't we?
Very sad, yeah. Horrible.
A guy and his wife off on holiday, and he got a horrible phone call that neighbours discovered a load of dead fish in the pond. They're both very upset, rightly so, and decided, let's get home and let's face it.
They cut short the holiday to go home. They were so distraught, really, weren't they? Awful.
Power had gone off. Obviously, nobody realised until it was too late, and all the fish dead. I think there isn't anything that you can do that will guarantee that those fish are going to be safe while you're away. But the first thing that chap's done is he's gone out and he's got one of them digital cameras, you know, the ones that run over Wi-Fi.
Right, that's a good idea.
Now, wherever he is in the world, he can switch on to his fish pond, and he can make sure that everything's going around.
We're at the 12 to 14 inch pond, and I've picked 3 beauties for you. I've got
3 good looking fish in there, Wendy.
Look at this shearer at Surrey. Body shape on him is fantastic.
Yeah, nice deep sumi as well. The white's pretty good. Nice skin.
Yeah, I like him.
What else
and then we've got this kajaku. Always like his kajaku, one of my favourites.
Peacock fish.
Yeah, stunning. Always stands out in the pond. Look at the scalation.
Lovely.
And then we've got a Maritan.
Sankey. Another nice looking
look at
fish.
The black.
Do you know what the best thing about buying fish from Japanese water gardens is?
I'll tell you what the best thing about Japanese water gardens. Outside ponds.
The fish are already acclimatised. They're tough old fish, these are. Hardy. Hardy,
but they've got used to the climate.
They probably go on holiday to Skegness because it's bracing.
Yeah.
And how much are these?
Oh, these are a great bargain. We've got £180 each, but again, you buy 2, you get 1 free. So my calculation is that £360.
3 fish for £360. You can't go wrong. I think your best friend when you're away on holiday should be your neighbour. It's not your sister, because your sister probably may have 30 miles away. Have a word with your neighbour before you go on holiday and ask them to pop round and keep an eye on your fish. And the reason I say the neighbour is they are going to be on the same electric supply that you are. So there's a good chance if their power's off, yours is off, and they can do something about it. And another thing, what I'd say about, if you're running a pump-fed filter, that's where your pump's in the pond and your filter's at the side, get one of them switches that will turn your pump off if you have a leakage on your filter. You know, if the hose falls off the back of your filter and it suddenly pumps all your pond out onto the floor.
We've heard of that one before as well, haven't we?
That's not going to go good.
No.
Is we're going to wire the pump to be on in the up position and off in the down position. Always, if you're going to leave them with some food, what do you do with it?
You weigh it out for them and leave it in little bags for a daily amount, because people will always overfeed the fish. I think leaving them on holiday for a week without food is probably less harmful than obviously your power going off and your water disappearing out your pond. So again, it's just a bit of a mindset and a bit of a checklist before you leave, or like we say, get a neighbour, somebody who lives on the same road as you to be popping in.
But you know, I mean, thousands of people go on holiday who've got ponds
Yes,
and they
it's
never have a
unusual.
problem.
Yeah.
You know, it is an unusual thing. It's just devastating.
It was very
when that
upsetting.
happens.
Yeah, very
Both
upsetting.
both were rightly upset and not nice to see.
No, we don't want it to happen to anybody else, do we? I'm at our 7 to 8 inch tank. We've still got a massively good selection of this size, always the most popular size that we sell.
Absolutely.
I could have picked anyone out of the pond because, as I say, there's still a good choice. But these three have took my eye today, and I've got a lovely Ginrin Chagoy. As we all know, Chagoy's friendly, enjoy the food, first up in the pond to feed, makes all the others friendly. Then I've got this stunning Matsuba,
Gin Matsuba.
and then I went for this Kiki Sui.
I like
pronounce
Kiki
that one.
Suis. Absolutely. And how much are these?
Right.
It's £55 each, but it's buy two, get one free. So 3 fish for just £110.
That's a bargain. Right, my next question is, what time of year is best to start a pond build? I'm asking you this because although we're coming into sort of mid-September, this weekend we've had quite a lot of people coming in and buying filters, whereas we would expect to see a bit of a downturn. But this week we've sold a couple of Nexus, we've sold the Oasa filters. It's like, so is this the good time to be getting started with the project?
Do you know what it is? It's when it's convenient for you.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, it's lovely. The weather's great in the summer. You might think it's daylight till 9 o'clock at night and I'm going to get out there and I'm going to get my pond done. But that's not how life is it?
Not
You know,
always.
if you want to build your pond in winter, get yourself a pair of boots on and get stuck in. Do it. No reason why you can't build a pond at any time of the year. It's whenever suits you.
Out at the 10 to 12 ponds, and I've just selected another 3 fish. We've got a platinum ogon, always a popular choice, a Shirat Suri, and this rather interesting Budo Goromo. Just raise the level up so you can see him. Again, still a fantastic selection in this pond. There's some great Kajakus, some Matsubas, there's some Showas, more of the Yamabukis, and
So we've still got a great choice of
great
fish.
choice still in here.
Your pick of the day for today, 3 koi, £110 each, but they're buy two, get one free. What a bargain.
220 I make that then, Lee.
For 3 koi. Can't go
Fantastic.
wrong at that.
Right, and then my final question is, if you've got a stuck union,
Stuck nuts. That's what it says on there.
stuck nuts on your pump,
Stuck nuts.
on your pom pump. How do you get your stuck
Yeah.
nuts off a pond pump?
Chap came in and he'd got this
Oh, I'll
pump.
run and get it.
Oh. Oh, I know what.
This helps your stuck nuts.
Right. Chap came in the shop and he's got a pump that he needed to release from the bottom of his filter. Like most things, it's not always easy to get
No.
to. So he wondered, have I got any tips as to how to release the collars when they're binding? Now this is one of the things that you can use. It's a strap. These things are like less than a £5, so always handy to have. You wrap that round the collar, and what it does is it gives you the ability to get some more leverage on your nuts. And they'll usually
Free it.
do the trick. Now, if you need to use the nuclear option when it's really, really stuck, what I would generally do is get something like a piece of wood, a block of wood or something, position it actually on the collar and give it a few gentle taps with an hammer or a mallet.
Okay.
And what you'll start to see is it'll gently work itself loose.
Something else occurred to me as well. These things undo anti-clockwise. You need to hold this part of it and rotate this in an anti-clockwise direction to release it. You might actually be tightening it up.
One of the reasons that these things get stuck so tight is that when they're put together, they're not clean. So if you've had this thing down on the floor and it's got grit and grime all over it, and then you tighten it up, it binds, or you get it cross-threaded. So take a bit of care when you're putting them on. If they're stuck, try freeing them with something like that first.
Do you want to tell them about the delivery service?
We have a delivery service. We can deliver your fish. We send them out on a next day delivery. They'll arrive at the customer's house before 12 noon. We've never had a failure yet. Everyone's got there.
Yeah.
We've sent them to all over the country. We've gone Devon, we've gone Midlands, we've gone...
Lots of Wales.
We went Wales. We've done
Swansea always comes up, doesn't it?
Quite a few Wales we've done.
It only costs 20 quid.
Yeah,
and we'll ship as many fish as you put on the order for 20 quid. You can buy 30 fish, 20 boxes, and it's still just the one-off payment of 20 quid, which is amazing.
I could sit here all day, Wendy, in this sunshine.
I know,
Look
can't
at it.
believe it. It's beautiful. But we
Told you summer weren't over, didn't I?
I know, and I was doubting it because I thought there was going to be a frost coming, but no, it's beautiful today, and it's forecast another couple of weeks sunshine in Nottingham. So get yourself down here, come and have a look at our fish. We've still got a lovely selection, and we've got the buy two get one free.
We have. I'm going to keep quiet while you say thank you very much
Yeah, thank you for watching again, and we'll all hopefully see you soon.
and subscribe.